Here we are, guys, with week 10 of 14. Mostly the same as week 9, just a couple little things mostly to go over. Basically just progressing, finishing up, progressing through a couple things that we have going. Next week will be the start of more of a competition phase, if that's what you want to call it. Different names coming from different people, but basically where we're getting into more regular snatches and clean and jerks, leading into that test day where, at the end of week 14, which will either be a competition or just a day that you pick out to test yourself with. Clean and jerks, again, just basically progressing up there. I have on there indicated on the last cluster of 5 there, live feel up to no more than 95%. I ask you to stay there, no more than 95%, even if you're feeling really good and you're really confident you can get a PR that day. It's very difficult not to take that, but I believe that if you'll hold back, you'll have a better chance and even better results coming up in a couple weeks. So hold back to no more than 95% on that. We also have we have a new exercise coming in, narrow grip overhead squat. And basically what that means is anything more narrow than your snatch grip. Now ideally that would be at your jerk grip. I want you to develop the ability to do a good quality overhead squat with your jerk grip at some point down the road if you already cannot do that, or if you can't already do that. And then also, being able to progress and even more than that, even with your hands touching. Obviously that's the kind of overhead mobility that we want you to have, but for a lot of you guys, it's going to be anything more narrow than your snatch grip, so meaning even ½ inch to 1 inch on each side, just something to exaggerate that grip a little bit to help warm you up and to exaggerate that position to lead you into the snatches that you will be doing after that. But as you go through sets during the day, you can try to progress your hands in a little bit, or as you go through a number of weeks of this, you can try to progress your hands in there as well. You can also play with elevating your heels a little bit. So with your heels elevated, that's going to help you have less of an angle in your torso, meaning your shoulder's going to be able to be a little bit further forward, so you should be able to bring those hands in a little bit more with that as well. So you can kind of hit it from a few different angles, play with different amounts of elevation, play with different hand positions, and over time we can hopefully gain some extra quality range of motion there. All right. To the behind the neck split jerks that we've been doing, we're going to add some front rack split jerks to the end of those sets starting this coming week. And what I want you to think about doing there is that all the work that we've been doing behind the head, we've done a lot of strength work, we've done a lot of behind the neck split jerks. I want you to think about that good position that we've really primed really directly back over the top of your head, as opposed to where so many people are used to and comfortable catching their split jerks from the front. Everybody wants to go forward, everybody's really strong, kind of just slightly in front or in this position, and we spend a lot of time trying to create awareness and mobility and strength in this position. So basically within the set now, not only through all these weeks that we've been doing that, but now within the set, we're trying to prime that position for you to be able to find that position from the front. So that should help you do that a little bit, be ready and aware of that. Now for the back squats, we're going to have 4 sets of 4 this week. I have a range of 85 to 90%. As we've already been doing, I want you to go ahead and get that first set of 4 in at 85%. If that feels good, then go ahead and jump up to 90%. If you think you might need to stay there, that's no problem. But 85 to 90%, even take the 4 sets to slowly progress up to that in weight, and hopefully you can at least get 1 set at 90%, and that would be a pretty good indicator of some progress that you've made if you're able to do even 1 set at 90%, let alone 3 or 4 of them. To the snatch deadlifts from the blocks that we've been doing, we're adding a step to that, and so now you've been doing the snatch deadlift and getting to this standing position and relax, and I want you to continue doing that same thing. But now, after you find that relaxed position, we're now going to shrug the shoulders and extend up onto the toes at the same time. and you're going to really exaggerate straight on that. And I just wanted to mention a couple things about that, but of course go take a look at the demo video that I have, and read the description section to make sure that you have that down, and make sure that you are separating those for now. We're going to try to put them together as we go through the next couple weeks, meaning it will be from here, slowly dragging those thighs up into a straight shrug and heel lift. But for now we're going to stop, and again, you know, most people that are doing pulls, you know, they're probably going a little bit too fast for right now, and they're kind of out of rhythm, out of timing, and out of position, and that's why we've progressed from snatch deadlift, stopping and going no further. Now we're going to add the shrug and the heel lift after the pause, and then we'll start to try to put it together. So again, guys, mostly the same as last week, just those couple little adjustments there. Looking forward to getting through this week and getting you guys into the more of the competition phase. That tends to be you know, more of a favorite to individuals who like to snatch and clean and jerk heavy, throw heavy weights over their head all the time. And if you're on this program, you're probably one of those individuals. So I look forward to you guys getting on that program, and I'll see you toward the beginning of next week with that information. Take care, guys.